Just had a really fun session with Elvan and the boys. Now we're hitting the road. It's about 3:15. Just had a really fun session with Elvan and the boys. Now I'm gonna try to make it home before dark, about 7. And we're off. Plug in the phone so it stays charged. Get the GPS going. I already checked the car to make sure it was good. Straps are good. I don't know what that's all about. That's brand new. I noticed it once the other day too, but it might just be the situation. It says 2 hours and 54 minutes at normal speed, but clearly I don't go normal speed. So that's 6:01 arrival. I think sunset is 7:05. So hopefully I can make it within that hour. Alright guys, we'll check back in when there's something that's worth noting. Fun day. Hit 99 miles an hour with my X-Class on a 30C 4500 mAh battery. So I know I can get the 100 I wanted with the 680 kV. So fun. Elvin was a great host. The people were great. We'll catch you later. Running into some windy up and down hills on the way towards the freeway. It's closer to go the back way rather than south to get to I-5. So we're just cruising in some beautiful Oregon country. I'm not going to be paranoid today. I'm just going to drive it and trust it. Should be able to just meet sunset, so I don't have to worry about driving at night. I know someday I'll have to, but relaxing is fun. We have 171 miles to go. About 4 miles to 205, and I don't think it's far to I-5. Speed limit's 55, cruise along at 50. Hoping for a boring ride home. Check in later. I think it sounds the same. First 14 miles have been like this the whole time. I sure hope once I get out past Portland that I don't hit all traffic. I have a feeling I'm going to be driving in rush hour for sure up north. I would not be surprised if I pull over to rest area for a few hours. But we're going to keep going for now. Car's doing fine. Alright, this is the bridge into Washington. Just left Oregon, saw the sign, I missed it. There's the Columbia River right here. Pretty exciting to be back in Washington. Even hills like this, I'm slowing down to like 40, but it's not getting hot that way. If I push it, it jumps right up to 50% real easy, and I just kind of let off when I see that happen. No reason to go past that. Seems to have enough power to sit right at 41 right here. Not crazy high on the throttle. You guys can see the water over the edges. See the head tractor on the GoPro. throwaway zone. No parking zone. Slow down to about 42. Doghouse open at 55. Sounds pretty much just like it has the whole trip. I don't think any different. Downhill, comfortable. Alright, Seattle 165, but I'm only 147 from Body Lake where I'm going. Talk to you soon. Well, we finally made it onto the I-5, which is the last major freeway till we go on to, I believe, 512 and the 410 to get me home. Ooh, good stuff. Kelso, Washington. Every time I've driven through Longview, Kelso, just north of Portland, they have really good, really cheap weed. Like 60 to 100 an ounce for good stuff. So I'm going to check them out real quick. I'm feeling confident enough in the RV to enjoy it a little bit. Today I got to fly, stop at the dispensary. Either it means I got to drive a half hour in the dark. That's okay because all the lights work. Looks like we're 2.5 miles away. We'll leave you on for a little while. Looked like this was the closest one on the I-5. I can never find the same one, but every time I find a different one, it's just the same. Plus, a big dump truck kicked up a center hubcap around like a steely moon out of it. And I ran over it. There was no way avoiding it on a bridge. So I wouldn't mind looking at my tires. I heard it hit the tire and then hit my bunch of stuff down the side. About it is it never shifts down to second under throttle like it should. If you slow down, it will shift down where it is normal points. But I think something's up with the kick couple times because it seemed underpowered, but it just still isn't towing. So I'm just trusting and doing what I want. We're about 1.8 miles from the dispensary. And we are, I believe, not much over 100 from home. Not far from my house too, I can go to. It'll be open, and I have a bowl or two left. But I want to be able to sit down and relax and enjoy my nice bowl when I get home. Even though this trip's gone so well, I was pretty stressful thinking about it, worried about it making it. Turning around with the car for parking. Anywhere this will get, I can pretty much get it. Getting it into my parents' house is real tight. There's only a couple feet on each side. And I gotta go into my neighbor's that has less to back into it straight. Beautiful country. Most times when I'm driving from Vegas, this is one of the spots I stay. It's close to home, but there's 3 kids and folks at home, so I get a little overwhelmed just being Ari. So it's always nice to stop here a couple hours from home, and Motel 6 is cheap. Get some grashish, just chill out for the night before I come home. But I don't need to do that now. I got 2 nice rest area stops. So Dead Man's Pass rest area and Ball Dock rest area. Half a mile. See a gas station, I'll get gas before I get on the freeway, just because I do believe I've gone over 100 miles already. According to my mileage, I should be able to get 210 pretty easily out of a tank, but it's about 180, and I haven't used 19 gallons, and I think it was about 160 miles, something, whatever the math works out, 150 miles, 57 miles a gallon. That's the most I've put in so far. I felt good about stopping more often than I need to, just to check things out. Not that I'd be able to tell if anything was wrong by visual, but still look. Whoa, I just passed it, motherfucker. Turn around right here, luckily. It snuck up on me and I thought it was on the left. We're going 4 miles. I think we'll just park right here and walk right here. Yep. We're just gonna park and walk right here. Cool, we're going to get something. Alright, we had a good dispensary stop with a good parking spot. I didn't have to wait at all to pull out. And we're off. I think the freeway isn't very far away up here. So they used to have 60 to 100, and even the 60s were great for ounces. They said they named off 2 people that used to bring them loads and supply them, and apparently those 2 people were them. They knew exactly what I was talking about, and they haven't been bringing in loads lately. So paid $129, a little darker than I thought, not as tasty because you can't can't smell it here, but pretty good. Real happy with it. I looked at it and took a couple hits just to taste it. But we're back on the road. Things are doing well. Seems smooth right now. Power delivery seems right on. I speed limit here, but I don't really like doing that around these corners. I got that. I'm figuring where that noise came from when I get gas in these. That buzzing. Something inside here. I think it's the roller for putting the roofing on, vibrating. The blinds that are down but open, so I'll just pull them up. I think we're 22 miles to where I'm going to get gas. I could probably make it, but don't need to risk it. So I was just leaning on the back seat and it like bent or stripped. So it used to have notches every couple inches tilting forward or back at the back of the seat. Now it's stuck in one spot and feels bent. It won't latch anywhere else. So permanent gangster lane in the RV. Maybe I'll switch the passenger seat to the driver's seat. Pretty sure they're identical. Better get on it, buddy. You don't want to get hit by this. There's I-5. We'll take another break from the video once we get on I-5. And there's gas right there that didn't show up. I don't know how easy it would be to get in there. Oh yeah, they're getting in. Nah, way too much traffic trying to get in there right now. Oh, there you go. It doesn't say no turn on red. There's no speed demon, but you don't feel like she's sputtering or missing or anything. You know what it sounds like, but the power feels smooth at my feet. That's 34 up this hill, and I could do it faster. Alright, I-5 north to Seattle. Let's do it. Right now I'm at about 7/8 on the tank of gas, but I know I've gone about 100 miles. And this whole trip I've never let it get down to a half a tank, because I know once the gauge starts registering, crazy, because it takes over 100 miles for it to even show any movement on the high side. And the bottom side, if it says an eighth or a quarter, it means it's out of gas and won't stay running when you give it throttle. So, hey, don't worry about it, buddy. It's okay. Just leave your door open there with an RV coming by. Well, we'll keep you on until we get to 55. We'll get on it kind of hard, but it's downhill on ramp. There's 35. Hood open. There's 45. There's 50. There's 55. Probably about 100 miles from home. Check in at gas station. The top of like a 2 mile hill. I did get down to about 37 miles an hour right now. Not trying to push it, but the heat increased about maybe 3%. Went from like 45 to 48. It might be close to 50 now. Still 5 below normal operating temperature before percentage wise. And it'll cool right down on the other side of this hill. I'm feeling like I should get in and trip every nice day I can before winter hits in up here. Go up to Die Hard RC, go out to Ocean Shores, go out to Randall and see the ant that's been so helpful. And then when it's just too cold or roads are too bad to think about any short trips, I'll start trying to yank off the head exhaust manifolds. be bolt-in replacement headers available. If I'm taking off the manifold, I might as well put headers in. I think if it had a little more power, it wouldn't struggle with heat at all. And the tranny would probably like it better too. Not that that's giving me any issues, which is wonderful since it was an unknown tranny after buying 2 new ones. But we're back up to 55, cruising along. Guys are complete jerks at gas stations. You can see me towing a car, I wait for 2 people, then the next guy just jams right in there no matter what. But look at this quick freeway entrance. 87 miles from home, got 7 miles to the gallon, including running the generator last night a little bit. So I think we're doing good at this point. Accidentally shifted into first, not second there. It's not floored, but it's pretty aggressive right now. Probably 60, 70 on the throttle percent. I don't think I'm going to go much over 40 up this hill. That's where we're at now. I'm just going to cruise it. We're about 45% on the heat gauge. We'll see if it rises it. Shouldn't be any more stops on the way home unless I just get a whim to stop somewhere. About 42 going up this hill. It's not a crazy hill, but it's lots of long, semi-steep hills where I've been hitting up here. There's 45. Let this truck pass me before I get over. Jumped up to about 49 to 50% on the heat gauge there, but that's fine. It just threw me off because that first day it was going from like 30 to 40, 30 to 45, and now it jumps right up to 50, but it never goes over 50 ever. And that was semi-aggressive going 45 from a dead stop on that on-ramp up this hill. 86 miles from home, woohoo! It says 7 o'clock arrival, which about sunset, so if I'm there by 7:30, I shouldn't be driving much in the dark. And it will be territory I grew up in, where I drove when I was young my whole life. So I have a super annoying noise back here from the I don't know what you call it, the arm for the long roller for doing the roofing up against the shit, I'm drawing a blank on everything. The blinds. But I was so annoyed by those people at the gas station that I forgot. It's not bothering me right now, hopefully. I think I'm tired. I always stumble to get my work out a little, but no extra right now. It's just after 5:30. Hopefully I miss most of any bad traffic that I can get. Oh, it's Saturday. What am I thinking about? There's no traffic on Saturday to worry about. Nothing extreme. That's why it was bad last night. It's Friday evening. Everybody needs to live on Friday. Leaves Portland, head back to their small town where they live. That's exactly the route I was going. RC's about halfway in between. I've actually spent a few days in the Army on property up there. Hang out Brenda Wilson then. So, good times. Great day, great trip. Just think about how much I spent to get here, but it don't matter because we're here. It's good though. Very happy already. Happy. I can't thank everybody enough. Just exited the I-5. So we're close. 19.7 miles to home. Ari's ready to see some kids. Puyallup. That's right by where I grew up. Stoked that I got this car before sunset too. GPS says I'll get there right at the, I think within 1 minute of sunset if I remember right when I checked sunset, like 7:06 or something. We're on the home stretch, Ari boy. Leave you on the rest of the way if I have enough battery and SD card. This will show you my little hometown. Beautiful up here. Been all over the Caribbean, Costa Rica. In the summertime when it's sunny here, this is more beautiful than all of them. It has different kinds of trees, but it has all the greenery they do. But I don't know if you're able to see because of the clouds, but Mount Rainier is just bigger than life. So we're just a couple miles from the big hill. And the big hill is one that would overheat every single time no matter what, not throwing anything. So I'm going to just try to maintain as close to the 45 mile speed limit as I can, which I know I'm going to be happy at 25 up this hill. When we're close enough to home, let's see what she can do after a 600 mile trip. We're at 611 miles with a little detour to fly so far. Probably 3 or 4 miles from home tops. I'll shut the GPS off because this is my stopping ground at my home. Try to keep up with this semi-truck. That's a good gauge. 6 miles, 6 miles. 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 I'll be able to make it up in second or in third to 35. We'll see if we can do better than that. We'll run to 50 right here. I'm going to get over now so I don't have to worry about it later. Alright, I'm on it pretty hard. Harder than I ever have been on a hill like this before. We're down to 40. Take it up another really bad hill. I don't have to go this way, but we're going to test her out. It's down to 30. I'm thinking about shifting to second. Okay, there's second. It's got no problem doing 30 in second. I'm keeping up with that semi truck, which is not overheating in any way, shape, or form. In front of this traffic, so I'm going to go to the light. Actually, this is a good enough hill test. I don't know why there's people staying behind me. They can pass me easily in plenty of time to get to the light. It's about 51% on the heat gauge, but I'd normally be going 25 on this, and it wouldn't even be increasing, I'm sure. I'm doing 30 in second right now. That light is all it's going to. I'm freaking starving. I was hungry at the meet today, and they made some awesome looking Mexican. But every time I stood in line, I literally stood in line hovering over the guy making his that took forever. And the guy on the right was sitting there with half or more taco, big one. And the guy took so long making his taco that the other guy finished his and just slid right over and jumped in and took the last tortilla. So then I told the guy, "It's good, don't worry about it, I wasn't that hungry." And he made me 2 more tortillas and put them down. And the next guy jumped in, right when I went to grab them. And then the first guy came back and took the other one after I walked away to be patient. So I didn't get to eat. Pretty steep. Yeah, she hit about 60% on the heat gauge. Definitely the hottest it's been since the repairs were done. I'm not worried about it though. It's not much more than what it would have gotten up. I mean, before it was 55% normal operating temperature. We're about 60 now, maybe. So I'm okay with that because that was a pretty extreme hill and I pushed it pretty hard. But we're almost home. I used to say it was 3 miles to this little store down here. Growing up, we called it the little Jap store because it was run by Asians. That's so not okay, I know it. When my mom married my stepdad, who I called my dad when I was 12, he put the kibosh on that and he was right. I forget the guy's name. Scott, yeah, so we call it Scott's. That might even be the name of it. That's my favorite little grocery or little convenience store. I used to ride my bike there when I was like 8 when we moved here. Here, we'll go the lake way. Show you the lake. We're gonna take a left right here. So my tuning knob broke just a few miles back. And my presets were set somewhere in Oregon. I got no radio, but my dad has an old mini disc player for me, and that's fine. I don't need to spend any money, and it was a $500 radio back in the day. I don't need mini discs. He's got a mini disc recorder if I wanted to do some stuff like that. So we're almost home. I can't believe it's really happening. I'm so freaking excited. I had 100 or so miles at 8 miles per gallon. I had a short, like 24 mile test at 4.5 miles per gallon. And then the rest of them have all been 6.5 or 7. And I think that 6.5 is because I ran the generator quite a while. I know I ran the generator a few hours at the 7 miles per gallon tank too. I think 7 towing is pretty good. Because my car weighs 4192 or something like that pounds, plus the tow dolly, I mean, and anything that's in it. So I think I'm towing about $5 grand. We're gonna ship that in a second from here. She's already cooled down to about 49%, so I definitely think the overheating issue is totally solved. And I bet it was just that damn thermostat. I wouldn't be surprised if that Royal Purple Ice or water wetter stuff people talk about works too. I don't think it sounds any worse. A few miles back there was a steep hill, and I wasn't like braking too hard or anything, but it was from 60 to a stop because of the fair traffic, and the whole scooter rolled all the way forward, scared the shit out of me, scratched it up some more. The thing was beautiful till I got it. Now loading it out of myself, the RV, it scratched the shit, but it's good. I only paid $800 and it's only got 1,300 miles or less on it. It's a 150. Should be able to get my 800 for it. The kids love it, so I'll give them lots of rides with it too. Right up here is my go-to park that I fly at. And when I grew up, this is where I played basketball at when I was a kid mostly. I'm thinking about having to get a boat. If I could find a way to get a dual-purpose bike, like a little, I think those old Kawasaki's were KD 175s or 110s or something. I don't know what they were. But that's skinny, so I can load that in and out of the RV myself. And then if it's dual purpose, just ditch the car and tow a light boat. So I think a boat would be fun because Lake Mead down in Vegas is there, and there's places to camp there, an RV. Plus I really like it up here. Hopefully you can see this lake from the GoPro angles. It's on the right, you probably won't see much of it coming this direction. There's the park and the basketball courts. The police boat by the ramp. We never could afford boats or jet skis here, but we did a lot of fishing. And I brought my boat out from Montana when I was in Bell too for a while. We are so close. This is walking distance easily. I used to ride my skateboard here. I gave my skateboard to the stupid guy, David Moore, that fixed up the RV. He made all the little stuff inside that didn't work, so I can't be totally hating on him. But he took $4,000 in labor, and not one thing took more than an hour. And just took such advantage of me. Flat out told me one time, we were going to pick up something, he asked for gas money, so I gave him my card. He said, how much? I said, I don't know. You know where we're going, you know where we're at, you know how much mileage your car gets. I know none of these things. He's like, well, if you don't tell me a number, I'll fill up my tank every time, put $100 in. I'm that kind of guy. Well, it turns out he really wasn't joking. He's that kind of guy. And I was so excited that he was going to fix the RV that I just gave him everything. But when I got back 2 months later and he hadn't done a damn thing since I left, I knew shit was going bad. And when I got back, I thought I had been paying David for everything the whole time. Well, he comes back, tells me, oh, the other guy $1,000. So the other guy actually did good work though. He was one of those close enough guys, but he at least buttoned it up close enough. They smashed up all my ducts and heating vent pipes underneath my dash, trying to put the doghouse back in. It slides in freaking easy if you're not forcing shit. And then they tried to tell me they were already ruined. Things don't get smashed by themselves when they're 4-inch pipes with metal ribs in them. Yeah, they're soft, but he did good work. I never was upset with him. That's why I've never said his name. But David Moore is just a using con artist. And then Daniel's Mobile Automotive Repair in Emmett. That guy did really good for all the easy stuff. Kept trying to talk me out of doing the lifters, and I couldn't figure out why. I kept saying to save me money. I'm like, I don't care. It's $270 in labor, you said. The parts or the lifters are like $90. So I just don't care. Let's do it. And then he left behind driving everything taken apart. Spent $500 for my buddy Nick that said he wasn't a mechanic, just wanted to help because he felt bad. And I let him off the hook, not done, because he did so much work, but he got it running. So then I found the old guy we'd been looking for the whole time. And he succeeded. So now I've got to jump out, unhook the car, unhook the trailer, and then try to park right over here. Ari, stop it. That's my folks' house. And my dad's got a trailer in the way of the RV. Jeez, Dad. How am I supposed to do that? I guess this is just gonna stay in the road for a little longer.